This meeting is being recorded.
All right, Prashanth, you have given an elaborate description of your hobbies. So I would like to start with that. Tell me
Yes,
about
sir.
this hobby.
Yes, sir. So actually, it started with my schooling. Actually, I've played in a school where I got the opportunity to play football. For
Be little louder. We are not able to hear you.
Yes, sir. Sir, is it no better?
All right. Yes.
Yes, sir. So actually, I developed this hobby while I was in school. Sir, I was lucky enough to play in a school which had the facilities to play football. So it started from there, and in college, and I've also represented my school at the inter-school competition, and this hobby also continued in my college, where I represented my hostel uh, in the inter-hostel general championships.
All right. So apart from this hobby or your interest in sports, do you have any other interest area also?
Sir, my sir, I sometimes also watch documentaries on wildlife and animals.
Documentary related with wildlife.
Yes, sir.
All right. So can you tell me any great personality who create these kind of documentaries associated with wildlife?
Sir, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. You done your graduation in 2012, right?
Yes, sir, I've passed out in 2017, 2012 to
2017. And
2017.
then you done your master's. Uh, was it an integrated program?
Yes, sir. Integrated programs.
So you completed this in 2017 and you also have work experience. Tell me about this work experience.
Yes, sir. So it was, I've done my internship after completing my third year. So basically, I had to develop a user interface for a software called 1 to 3D Print at Autodesk. Basically, this software allows users to get the 3D print delivered at their home.
All right. So anything further you want to add? I think you are not very much involved in your present job or this job. That's why you are
Sir, I'm
not
sorry.
able to recall anything else from this.
Sir, from the work experience you meant?
See, leave that. You have a very good academic background. You are coming from a very reputed institution, that is IIT Mumbai, if I'm right, है ना?
Yes, sir.
And then you are working with a very good company also, and that too in the computer science field. Then
Yes,
why
sir.
you are looking for a switch? Why you want to work for an organization which will not be able to give you that much opportunity to use your academic skills or academic knowledge?
Yes, sir. So, like after my graduation, since my graduation, I had been preparing for the civil services examination, sir. So, uh, so I thought EPFO would provide me an opportunity to work with an organization like EPFO and to get the on-road experience in public administration.
This is what you think, that this is all the
So, like since I've
you
been sir, since I've been preparing for the civil services examination, because I feel civil services would suit my own person, my own capacities and capabilities, and it would also give me an inner sense of satisfaction.
see,
I
our
saw.
personality is built by all the things which we are being involved in around our surrounding and environment. And
Yes,
you
sir.
are always being surrounded by the people who belong to the engineering field. So I guess this is the more stronger part of your personality, or it should be more stronger part, because you were involved in all these things. Then how EPFO uh, will be able to accommodate you, because you have totally different mindset, and there's no implementation of all these qualities which you have gained from your academic background or your work experience.
Yes, sir. So, sir, at my college, I've also gained some useful social skills because I've been in a multicultural institution where there are people from all over the country. And also, sir, I believe I have some innate capabilities. That is why I've chosen civil services.
All right.
Okay, Prashant. So tell me about the social security benefits that are provided by the government of Telangana to its workforce.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I have to resign.
You do not know about that?
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
Can you tell me about the social security benefits that are provided by the government of India to its labor force?
Yes, ma'am. I know a few schemes, ma'am. There's the Kisan Mandhan Yojana, which provides insurance benefits to the farmers. There's the Laghu Vyapari Mandhan Yojana, which was recently launched. There's also the National Pension Scheme. Yes, ma'am. These are the few schemes.
Please try to speak a little clearly. You are not very audible,
Ma'am, I think there's some issue with my.
Keep the mic near your mouth. I think it will be better.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it better now?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's better. Tell me, how will your job experience help you as a officer in EPFO?
Yes, ma'am. So I was part of a team, and I've learned as a member of a group, I've learned some skills like cooperating with your team members and also tolerating their diverse views, teamwork, and leadership. I believe in an organization like EPFO, where there are it handles around like 25 crore accounts. So I believe these skills will be of help in the job.
Okay. So tell me that why was Telangana created? Is the creation of Telangana justified?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, Telangana was created because of a sense of deprivation among the people of Telangana, that the socio-economic benefits in general were being dominated by were being were, were going to actually the Andhra section of the erstwhile state, and it was actually a long movement which had started in 1950s, and it culminated in 2014. And yes, ma'am, if we see the progress of Telangana since it was created, and it had done major progress in the power sector, and also uh, the farmer suicides have come down, and also there's been the government had been actively working to encourage investment in and around Hyderabad, and they also adopted a redistributive model, and they are providing pensions, etc., the to the people.
Okay. So I see that you have interest in watching cricket, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So sometime back, it there was a big news where it was mentioned that Virat Kohli, the Indian captain, he chose to be with his family when he was, his wife was delivering, and he was criticized a lot for not being at the field for a important game that India was playing. So, what do you think? Was Virat right in leaving that match and deciding to be with the family, or should he had at that time played for the team instead?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I believe becoming a father is a natural thing which happens to almost everybody, and it was an ethical issue which had where Virat had also the responsibility to be with his team and lead the team, but it was also his personal responsibility. It was also his personal responsibility to be with his wife and support her. So, ma'am, I also believe MS Dhoni, when a similar situation occurred to him, he chose to represent the country and not leave the team. So, ma'am, I feel it is an ethical choice, and I feel either decision is equally justifiable or equally wrong. So, I think it comes down to the individual's preferences.
So if you are to judge the situation, what will you say? Will you say that Virat was right, or will you consider him as being wrong for not doing his professional duty?
No, ma'am, professional duties have to be. They should be placed for things like your first child's birth. It should be accommodated in whatever profession you are. So I believe Virat was right.
Will you allow the same choice to a soldiers serving at the border of India?
I mean, probably not, because ma'am, that would have repercussions for the security
Why
and
such a partiality? For a soldier, his first child's birth is not as important.
no, ma'am. If at the time we have enough reinforcement, then probably we can allow it. But uh, if it uh, if it if it amounts to threatening the security and integrity of the nation, then maybe not.
So in the civilian field also, Virat had to play a very important game at that time. So same applies to Virat also.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Yes, ma'am. But I believe the security and integrity of a nation is, I place it on a higher pedestal than a cricket match.
Okay. Can you tell me about AutoCAD software?
Yes, yes, ma'am. It is a software which allows you to create a 3D models.
Okay.
And yes, ma'am. It was an internship which I had done. If I remember correctly, it was 7 years ago, so I'm not able to recall.
Okay.
So, all right, I was listening to one of the answers which you were giving to our co-panelist, and I found that you got your integrated degree from IIT Mumbai, right? IIT Bombay,
Yes, sir.
and now you are aspiring to be a part of the EPFO. Am I right?
Yes, yes, sir.
So we all know that EPFO is one of those premier organizations which is involved in providing social security benefit to the Indian population. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
So what I find it very interesting, although we have already touched upon this topic, but still, I'm a little curious and I want you to answer this question that, Government of India is promoting the field of STEM, right? If you're aware of it.
Yes, sir.
All over,
Science, technology.
yeah, exactly. And also, all across the world, now this is quite agreed upon that STEM and innovation is something which can actually make a nation grow truly, right? And that is what the government of India is also trying to promote by the way of self reliance or Atmanirbhar Bharat, and that will all come from innovation. So my question to you is that the whole idea of providing highly subsidized education in the premier institutions like the IITs, IIMs, etc., is to uplift the people who are otherwise left out of that chunk who can access such education. And since you have been a beneficiary of that highly subsidized education, so why don't you contribute in the STEM innovation and make India grow on that path of self-reliance? Instead, you are saying that I want to develop my personality by being a part of EPFO. I fail to understand that you're wasting the complete efforts which the government is trying to put. How do you justify that?
Yes, sir. So, sir, yes, sir. So whatever you have said is right. Like government has invested a lot on me, or in general, anybody who goes to IIT or the other premier institutions. And sir, I don't believe that this would be a waste, because whatever skills that I've learned, both technical and non-technical, would also be of help in an organization like EPFO or in general civil services, because technical skills, the engineering field also teaches you a culture of innovation and creation, which is also required in public administration, or which would also be of need in an organization like EPFO. And the social skills which I've learned being in a multicultural institution would also help me. And sir, if at the end of the day, if I'm contributing by being a member of an organization like EPFO, I believe whatever government has invested would not be a waste.
All right, all right. Okay, let's move ahead. So explain to me what is the difference between polyjet and stereolithography.
Sir, can you repeat?
Explain to me what broadly is the difference between polyjet and stereolithography, since you said that you have been a part of the 3D printing process.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
Okay,
I'll
you
read.
are not aware of. Okay, fine. So I can read in your DAF that the place of birth is Judcharela. I hope
Yes,
I'm pronouncing it incorrect.
Judge Charla.
Judcharla. Yes, fine. So can I have some prominent rivers? The name of some prominent rivers which flow through your district or through your place of birth?
Yes, sir, the nearest river is actually River Krishna, which is about 20 to 30 kilometers. It also forms the southern boundary between uh, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh.
Between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh, yes, sir.
All right, all right. Is the Dindi River also passing by from there?
Sir, I don't think so.
Okay. Okachetti Waggu River?
Sir, I'm not aware.
Okay, okay. So, all right.
Prashant, you said you will be able to contribute to EPFO. I want to know how you will be able to contribute in EPFO through your academic background.
Sir, I meant to say that from my academic or my own academic background or in engineering in general teaches you uh, innovation and creative skills which would be of use in EPFO. Sir,
How? That's what I want to know.
sir, for example, a better settlement of claims, a better utilization of funds, and also we need technology in modern times to deal with such a large number of customers that EPFO has.
All right. So then tell me what kind of settlements we are talking here, and what are the situation of partial withdrawal of EPFO fund?
Uh, Sir, I believe there are provisions in the EPF Act which allow the subscribers to withdraw in certain cases, like if they need the money for say buying a house or medical needs, then the Act provides for
Give me any four of those situations.
sir, medical needs,
All right.
buying a house,
What?
uh, buying a house.
Buying a house. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You are
Uh,
sure about this?
Yes, sir. I've actually read it from their website.
Third one.
Uh, Sir, other personal needs, I'm not able to recall it.
Okay. Uh, we as an EPFO body or organization, we are serving the organized sector. Do we have any kind of a provision or social security for unorganized sector?
Sir, the recent Code of Social Security has included in its ambit the unorganized sector also.
When did it,
But,
this code on social security implemented?
sir, I believe it's not yet implemented. It is supposed to be, I think, from 1st July.
Okay, tell me
But
the
I don't think,
provision then.
sir,
Which specify me the provision, which provision we are talking here.
the Code on Social Security.
So which
Yes, sir.
provision
Sir.
code on social
Yes, sir.
security?
So there is a fund which will be created by the government, central government, and it would be contributed by the center, state, and also both the employer and employee, and also it would be funded from CSR activities. So this fund would take care of the social security for unorganized sector.
Okay. In between, after your graduation, we had a period of national lockdown. Okay, during
Yes,
the time period of pandemic. What did you do in that 3 months? 3 months of lockdown period?
uh, sir, you're okay, sir. Sir, actually during the second lockdown, so actually one of my family members also got affected with COVID, so I was stuck at my home looking after her, and
So at least we must have did something na, in 3 months. 3 months is not a short period of time.
like so I mean meanwhile I was also continuing my preparation, sir, and like, sir, what do you mean actually, like what you like? I don't think I'm getting your question.
All right, thank you.
So Prashant, can you tell me the three top issues that are being faced by the state of Telangana these days?
Yes, ma'am. Can I have a minute to think? Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, first of those would be unemployment, and the unemployment rate in Telangana has been very high. I'm not exactly aware of the number. And second would be, ma'am, water problem. Ma'am, water problem has been a major issue in cities. Like we have cities like Hyderabad, which is projected to run out of groundwater. And the other thing would be farmer suicides. Despite improvement, there's a lot to be desired in the agricultural sector too.
Okay, what is that one famous project of the Telangana government to improve the water situation in the state?
Yes, ma'am. There's this lift irrigation project. It's called Project. Uh, Ma'am, I just give me a minute. I'm forgetting its name. Ma'am, it's the largest multi-purpose lift irrigation project. I'm forgetting its name right now. I'm sorry.
Is that the only one initiative?
Ma'am, there's also another initiative called the Kalvakurti lift irrigation project.
not
Ma'am,
related
it's the
to
Ka-
lift irrigation.
it's the Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. That was the.
Okay. So can you tell me that how will your job experience help you as a officer at EPFO?
Ma'am, like I've said already, so I've been part of a team. So being in general part of a team, you learn values like leadership, cooperation, and also dealing with diverse opinions within a group and how to accommodate everybody. I believe when you are a part of an organization like EPFO, where you'll have to work under someone and also with a lot of colleagues, I believe this will be.
All right, that's all, Prashanth. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Prashanth, let's start with your feedback part now.
Yes.
First of all, tell me what all things you have observed on which you need to work.
Sir, I think I should improve on most parts if I'm not wrong.
Where? What?
Sir, I think I should improve on almost everything.
See, the
I
first
myself.
thing which you need to improve, na, that is the energy level. Okay, you are too low in energy. You need to be little louder also. Okay,
Okay, okay, sir.
you need to be little louder and show some energy, show some enthusiasm, so that we see that you are interested to work in this organization. It seems like someone has forced you to work for this organization, or you have already accepted that because you have a good academic background, so you are a selected candidate. When is your interview?
Sir, my interview is on 6th, sir.
Huh? 6th?
6th of July, yes.
6th of July. So you haven't covered the current affairs till now.
Sir, actually, I've also been preparing for the mains exam, sir, so it was difficult to manage.
What?
I've also been preparing for the mains exam, sir, so it was.
Asha, you have civil services mains examination also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So best of luck for that. But you need to see that it is an opportunity which you have got, and it's in your hand. Okay, so you should
Yes,
not be. You would not like to miss on this. Okay, so you should be at least give 1 week to this. Not even 1 week. You have 5 days now. So
Yes, sir.
you should
Sure.
cover all the current affairs associated with accounting, labor laws, industrialization, and plus the current affairs. Okay, specifically about your state also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that I don't think you have given any satisfactory answer to any of those questions. Okay,
Yes,
so you need to work on those aspects. Okay, and instead of giving wrong answer, you can take the permission to guess. Sometimes you ask, but not always. And you should also ask for time. Okay, take some time from the panel. They will allow you, and then you can think of it, because you have a good knowledge. I can see that, but you are not able to present that in well.
Yes, sir.
Present that well. Okay, so you need to work on that aspect. And there are many questions where I got to see that you are not interested at all. When we ask about your work experience, it seems that you are not even interested to discuss that. Okay, when I ask you about your how you spend your pandemic period, the lockdown period, you haven't mentioned anything interesting. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
here you are to sell yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so accordingly, be a personality which can please the panel, and accordingly, they get interested in you, and accordingly they ask something which help you in a way that you seems to be a good personality or interesting personality, and accordingly they can hire you, or decide make their decision in a positive manner. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right.
So yeah, hi Prashanth. Hi once again.
Hello, sir.
So yeah, one thing regarding the dress code. I mean, right, like you're this collar of your shirt is actually as if you've just come from a scuffle.
I'm so sorry, sir.
It should be ironed. It should look proper. It shouldn't look that as if you're just sitting casually, just for the sake of sitting in the interview. Right.
Sir,
And I mean, just tell me, what do you intend to wear on the in the actual interview on the 6th of July?
Sir, I've got myself a suit, sir. So I'll be wearing the suit.
Sorry?
Suit, sir. I'll be wearing the suit.
You'll be wearing the suit along with your tie.
Yes, sir.
So that should be the attire which should have been worn by you today itself.
Sir, I've actually given it from my tailor. So
My dear friend, you are appearing for a mock interview, right? So you're supposed to behave the way you are planning to, do on the actual day of interview. Right now, your appearance was just like, as if you had just played cricket and come straight away to this interview.
Sorry, sir.
Nothing wrong with that, but at least make sure that you don't look like that.
Sure.
All right. So from my end, I mean, I was just concerned with this particular thing. Rest the panel has already given you the feedback. So all the best, and your knowledge levels are they are aptly good as far as your background is concerned. Certainly, you need to brush up with your current affairs as has already been communicated to you. Please work on that, right? Because this is one area which I believe that might lead to your non-selection.
So the current affairs one.
Exactly. See, the point is that it will be giving you a boost for your mains preparation as well. Anyway, you have to cover current affairs for your mains preparation also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thanks.
Abhi, any questions from your side?
Sir, in general, how would you rate my performance? Like, was it good enough? Because I myself, after
See, now
during the-
we have already highlighted the area where you need to work. So
Yes,
if you work on all those aspects, you have a very bright chance to get selected. What's your score?
Sir, actually, I did not check the key also.
Also, leave that. It doesn't matter now because you have an interview in 1 week. So just work on the things which we have mentioned, and just see this recording also. You yourself will be able to observe your body language. Okay.
Sure,
And
sir.
all
Sir,
the
will
things.
this be shared? Will this be shared on my mail? The recorded session.
You
Will
will
this
get
be
the recording. You will get the recording. We will provide you the recording. Just ask for this from Kamal sir. He will provide you the
Sir,
recording.
in general, sir, am I speaking too fast, or should I slow
No,
slow
actually,
down?
you just need to be little louder.
Okay.
You were not fast at all. You just need to be little louder. That's what I said in the very beginning. You need to be more energetic.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is the main concern area which we have highlighted. So work on that. Other rest of the things you will be able to work if you just go through the current affairs and the recent updates.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and best of luck from the panel. And
Thank
one more thing, Prashanth, one thing you need to do, you have an interview on 6. So as you know, Success Tree is providing this service free of cost to everyone. So what you need to do that once your interview gets over, you just prepare a questionnaire. All the
Transcript. Yes,
question
sir.
the panel asked you, transcript. Panel asked you and what was your reply, so that next year or next time when UPFO comes with this opening or this notification, we can help the other students also.
Sure,
Okay.
sir. I'll do that.
You will do that?
Yes, sir. Sure.
All right. Thank you so much. Best of luck from our side.
Thank you.